Welcome back to episode 3. Let's continue. So, geez, that's not enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Okay, cool. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. See, she's not all bad. She's not that much of a bitch when you get to know her. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can't understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. And though makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Thought you'd look pretty cozy. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop from here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but it's your book. Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Oh shit, why'd I press history? And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. Wait, did he say the first volume or just the volume? The volume. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show the poem to first? Okay. Okay, I'm going to pick Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable with sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Definitely, 100%. This is a good poem, fuckboy. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impresses me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, fuckboy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Sayori. Oh fuck. I just read her name and I clicked. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast, bitch. You know, that's beautiful. There's nothing better than breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no fucking question, bitch. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. You're just a fucking idiot sometimes. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. A ray of sunshine. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, whatever. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, so Sayori at first seemed like a big creep. Natsuki seemed like a little fucking bratty bitch, but she seems like she's pretty cool. Yuri is probably the girl I like the most. Look-wise anyway. Monica, she's very well composed, collected, and she's the boss. She's like the star pupil of everything. Athletic, attractive, smart, blah blah blah. What I'm gonna do is, I did connect with Natsuki, but I don't want her to get the wrong idea. She does look a bit young for me, so I'm not gonna share it with her just yet. I'm gonna go with Yuri. I'm gonna show Monica last because she's like, I don't even want to try and impress her. I'm gonna play it cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh fuck! I just picked her. Shit. Damn it. Fuck. Alright, well. Hi, fuckboy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better of just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Of course, this guy gets me. This is actually me. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, fuckboy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. This would be so cool. I'm gonna go to a classroom like this. What am I fucking saying? I gotta stop playing this game. I like it, fuckboy. Fuckboy. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ha ha ha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. That's very interesting, actually. That is interesting. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Oh, this is me speaking. Sorry. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. She's very supportive. I like this girl. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Shit, she's onto me. She's onto me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retainers... what? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. What is this supposed to mean? Ooh, let's not, it couldn't have been me. See the direction. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I'm not even going to go there, sweetheart. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Aha, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when we're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. See, this is like me making my videos. I try too hard sometimes, and it comes out cringy and fucked up. So I'm going to listen to Monica and just relax. You know, relax, take my time with it, just have fun, enjoy the game. Let's go. Just force yourselves to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's like, just force myself to make a video and edit it later. Except I don't edit my videos, I just send them straight out. Another way to think about it is this. Where's my drink? If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. I agree. What's your point? So just move your hand and go with the flow, baby. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh shit, I just remembered I had to go to the gym today. Oh, and I haven't really had a lot of sleep. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna go to Yuri now, because I feel like I'm giving her the least amount of time. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I raise... Did I just raise my voice? Yes, I did actually, sort of. So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and that they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the less expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuki is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nat. I'm going to call her Nat from now on, because we're close. Hey Nat. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be about a literature club? Oh god, she has pretty good writing and I can't read it. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay. That's probably the best one I've heard so far, I think. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? Are you fucking kidding me? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, actually, handwriting's too good is the real thing, actually. I'm just shit at reading. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Wow, it's like this guy actually knows me. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who are you talking about? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, fuckboy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In the class, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. There's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. I still don't even understand what I just said. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, we're down to the last one. We're going to quickly go through this, and then we're going to end this episode. Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Well, thank you. That's a compliment. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Ugh. Natsuki's retorts get caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me do it if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Now remember what they said before? Hers is very simple, but it has a meaning behind it. I think this means, in my heart of hearts, in my absolute mind, but that's about it. It means, when you think of monkeys, the first thought would probably be climbing or bananas. When you think about crickets, you would mostly think about leaping. All those fucking annoying sounds they always make. When you think of horses, you'll think of racing, obviously. Owls, I just think of their hooting noise. Cheetahs, yeah, I think about the running. Eagles, flying, or their boldness. People trying, I guess, yeah. But what does that mean? We're never going to succeed? We're always going to be trying? I guess that's a good thing and a bad thing. But I think that's what she means. She's really deep about it. I have no fucking clue as to what the other poems were about. So yeah. I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want to see more like this, subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Goodbye.